All right, we are live. Today we're playing The Elder Scrolls 3. Oh, okay. It's a bit annoying. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, so today we're gonna play Morrowind, find and read all the books. I haven't done this in a while. Initially, I took a break because I was not feeling all too well, and I didn't. And, I had a sore throat, I think. That was a while back. And then I just started playing Mind Test instead on Friday night. But we're back to... Oh, right away. Okay. Right, because I played Morrowind. Oh, come on. There we go. Played Morrowind yesterday. Alright. So everything should be set up here. Should be good to go. And yeah. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's load on up with our level 2 character here. And which save do I go for? It's 805. Let's just go from... I have a save in Gnessis, like, on 805. Oh, wait, I also forgot something. Oh, I need to get my, pen. Right. So, got our pen. I also open up the Morrowind book by subject, so I can control F to find where in my notebook it is. Because of course, my notebook is ordered by subject matter. I still don't understand why I decided to do it that way. But, alright. Good to go. Alright. Scoot back in. Alright, so okay. Alright, so previously, I had a bit of an issue of running out of books to find, because oh wait, hold, it'll be fine.
Quickly, Outlander, or
Tamriel Rebuilt does...
Speak,
Dang, he's got some nice armor. Tamriel Rebuilt does add some new books. Now, I don't think that's going to be an issue as long as I, stick to Morrowind.
Speak, traveler.
The regions in Morrowind that are in the base game. Right, and don't go to, like, places I haven't, that are added by Tamriel Rebuilt.
Make it quick,
But I might...
Ahead.
Yeah, actually. I'm gonna just go ahead and quickly disable Tamriel Rebuilt just for this. Shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, so Tamriel Rebuilt disabled, and that's just to make sure that none of the books that get added by Tamriel Rebuilt are gonna mess me up. Alright. We're back in. Is this working now? Just gonna assume it's fine now. Alright. Let's load on in. This time, we don't have Morrowind Rebuild enabled, so that should help out a little bit as well. Alright.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Honestly, I probably should just keep 2 different load states between OpenMW, between my main playthrough and my just finding books playthrough.
Anytime. I've got better things to do.
Because, I mean,
If you don't mind, that's
it probably won't cause any issues because I don't really have any I don't really have any mods that like add books other than Tamriel Rebuilt, which I disabled for this. But it's probably just good practice to just go ahead and keep them separate. The load states, I mean. Now, 36 lessons of Vivek. I do believe there are quite a few that I have not read. So let's see. 33 is one of the ones I haven't read. So right away, we're off to a good start here. So 33. The 36 Lessons of Vivek. Sermon 33. Then Vivek left the Litany Hall of the False Thinking Temple, where he had brooded for so long, creating the scripture of the pounding light, and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house he looked into the middle world to find the 7th monster called Lie Rock. Lie Rock was born of Vivek's second aperture and was thrown out of the pomegranate banquet by a member of the Sweeps, another forgotten guild. The Sweep did not take it for the monster that it was, and so he did not expect it to fly from his hand and into the heavens. I am born of golden wisdom and powers that should have forever been unalike. With this nature, I am invited into the hidden heaven. By which he meant the scaled blanket made of not stars, whose number is 13. Lyrock became full of foolishness, haggling with the Void Ghost who hides in the religion of all men. The Void Ghost said, "Stay with me a full 100 years, and I'll give you a power that no divinity will dare disobey." But before the 100 years was up, Vivek was already looking for Lyrock and found him. "Stupid stone," Vivek said, "to hide in the scaled blanket is to make a mark on nothing. His bargains are only for ruling kings." So Vivek sent the Hortator to the heavens to shave Lyrock asunder by the named axe. Nerevar made peace with the South Pole Star of Thieving and the North Pole Star of Warriors, and the Third Pole Star, which existed only in the ether, which was governed by the apprentice of Magnus, the Sun. They gave him leave to wander among their charges and gave him red sight by which to find Lyrock in the hidden heaven. By chance, Nerevar met the Void Ghost first, who told him that he was in the wrong place, to which the Hortador said, "Me or you?" And the Void Ghost said both. This sermon does not tell what else was said between these masters. Lyrock, however, used the confusion to launch his own attack on the city god Vivek. He was hastened by all three of the Black Guardians, who wanted him swiftly gone, though they meant no hostility to the Lord of the Air, of the Middle Air. The citizenry of Vivek screamed as they saw a shooting star come down of the sky hole like a toll road of hell, but Vivek merely raised his hand and froze Lyrock just above the city, and then he pierced the monster Muatra. The practice of piercing the second aperture is now forbidden. When Nerevar returned, he saw the frozen comet above his lord's city. He asked whether or not Vivek wanted it removed. "I would have done so myself if I wanted, silly Hortator. I shall keep it there, with its last intention intact, so that if the love of the people of this city for me ever disappear, so shall the power that holds back the destruction." Nerevar said, "Love is under your will only." Vivek smiled and told the Hortator that he had become a minister of truth. The ending of the words is Almsivi. Okay. So Lyrock, I guess, would be, the meteor that hovers above Vivek. Lyrock was born of Vivek's second aperture. And then later here, it's saying, the practice of piercing the second aperture is now forbidden. So, that makes me think a little bit here. It's Vivek, I suppose, so I guess that's piercing the back door, possibly. So, Lyrock, I guess the meteor that's floating above Vivek, according to Sermon 33, is a dump that Vivek took. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I'm interpreting here, is born off of the second aperture, Vivek's second aperture, which I'm interpreting here to be the back door. I don't know what the Void Ghost is, but, the Lyrock, I guess, had some pretty great aspirations to go from just being a turd to being Vivek's, to being a meteor threatening all of Vivek, the city.
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
I mean, let's
hear it.
It's impressive, I suppose. Let's go ahead and mark off 33 now. There's so many sermons of Vivek, honestly. It's a bit crazy. Alright, let's see, what else do we got here? That kind of looks cool. Down there. Let's check it out. Take a look around, see if there's any more books to read. But yeah, so earlier I was saying that I was, before I was struggling to find more books to read. But I think part of that was just because I'd use up the easy options, which were, to go to the bookshops that I knew of. The one in Aldroon and Vivek, go to the Vivek's library, and then, look about a little bit. But I don't think there's going to be any in the sewer. I think if I just, go city to city, that's going to be a good way to find some more books as well. Because, that means new areas and stuff. Okay, now I need to go upstairs here. Alright. So, I don't know, Maligmar, it's similar to Vivek. I do not like this architectural style. Uh, okay. I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest. Ledowick, Zeppel. Oh, you know, this is probably where I mean, concept art as well, but you know, there's quite a few mods that have Vivek open cantons. And this is probably where that, or maybe not completely, but you know, this gives me an idea of what that would look like if I did install those mods, where you just kind of have
What is
the
this
open
book
top
reading?
here. That does look pretty interesting. Um, the other thing I'm not sure about is, am I supposed to like delete I don't know. I don't moderate, so do I like delete that chat message? Maybe. I don't know what to do there, honestly. First experience of that. Doors of Spirit, we've already gotten that.
But make it quick.
I guess, I don't know. I don't know what to do there.
Speak, traveler.
Dissipations, Brothers of Darkness. I don't know if I've read that. I think I have. Pretty sure I have. Ooh, 7, 8, 9. Have I read those? Gonna read lots of sermons here. No, I've already read them. And you know what? I'm gonna go and delete that. It just feels weird to leave up. Let's see. Oh my goodness, YouTube. All right. How do I do this? Okay. There we go. Removed. Okay. That's first time I've needed to do that. Alright. Let's see. No new books there.
Speak,
He
traveler.
doesn't have any other books. What do we got here? He seems like a refined gentleman. Doors of Spirit? I mean, at least he has a book. Honestly, this room layout is pretty fire. This is a swanky room. My guy, you've got taste. Oh, look at those clothes as well. He's a rock star there. This outpost is maintained by the temple for pilgrims and temple warriors. Apart from the ordinators and buoyant armigers, everyone is either a pilgrim or a tradesman, or craftsman serving the pilgrims. There's something I can do for you. Dude, you are. Let's go for a quick admire. Not with you, no. Okay, damn. Okay. Reject me like that, why don't you? I'm not hurt by that at all. Definitely not.
What do you
Alright.
want?
Got a potion maker here. Doesn't have any books, sadly. Let's continue searching. I feel like temples are usually a decent place to look, because I feel like, I mean, usually the temples... I mean, this one's actually does not have... It seems like it's only had a couple books, to be honest. I feel like usually they're better, though. Usually they got a few, at least. House Redoran. I don't have high hopes of House Redoran. I mean, I guess House Redoran, similar to the Fighters Guild. I haven't even actually entered a Fighters Guild play. Oh, damn. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was quick to judge here. Grasping Fortune, Dance and Fire, I've read those. Change Ones, Adra Daedra. Okay, Grasping Fortune. Let's see. So it is a faction book, actually. So probably a House Redoran faction book. Oh, House Redoran. I always get the factions mixed up. House Redoran, is that the the merchant house, I suppose. Yeah, okay, I've read it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ooh, what do we got
I wouldn't say
here?
how bad,
Biography of
but make
Baron
it quick.
Zaya. Nah, I already read it. Galarian the Mystic, another biography. Akfir. Yeah, it is getting tougher and tougher to find more books. I'm trying to think where some good places to read are. Now, one thing I do know. Ooh, is this a slave market? Okay. I'm a merchant. I look for goods that are well made that people want to buy. They can buy and sell at profit. There are many different kinds of materials I can buy and sell: animal products, vegetable products, mineral products, even exotic products. Perhaps manufactured goods ideal include arm. Okay, what about the slaves that are just here? Also, if you're a merchant, why don't you barter? Why is there no barter option? I mean, this is like in plain sight, man.
This set is new.
Like, why are you even trying to hide it? Alright. I don't know if there's much in Molegmar. Ooh. Okay. The red lights just instantly makes me nervous.
I'm waiting.
I fear it's gonna be. It was.
Outlander, but make it quick. Go ahead.
I fear it's gonna be like a sex thing. Whenever I see these red lights. I mean, there was one. There was one building that, you know, had these lights. That was a pleasure
Hurry
house.
this up, will you?
I'm sure that was a completely innocent type of pleasure, you know, a little bit of gaming maybe.
Yes, friend. Busy guy, so if you could hurry
no
this
books
up.
in here. Ooh, we got a shelf up here. Cantatas of Vivek, Pilgrim's Path, Surrounding Sermons, Consolations of Prayer, Lives of Saints, and a pot. Some more over here. House of Troubles, Cantatas, Varieties of Faith. Actually, Varieties of Faith. I don't know if I've read this one. I have a feeling it's going to be one of the religious texts. So let's go to that category. Categorize lists. Why did I do this to myself? Alright. Varieties of Faith. Probably gonna be at the end then. Dang it. I've read it already. I was really hoping that the going to new places, exploring new places was gonna be a hit.
I really
Is
don't
not working out as hot as I was hoping.
What assistance do you need?
I mean, Molegmar is also not very impressive of a place. Alright, so there's a boat down there we could take. Alright, how do I get down? Yeah, no, Molegmar. Not my favorite place. There we go. I don't know, like the cantatas, or no, they're not called cantatas. What are they called? You know, this architectural design, and you know that Vivek also has, is not my favorite. All right, let's go to Telbranora, maybe.
I'm waiting.
Oh, this seems like a poor village here. Forgot about that. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. While I was going to the bathroom, I did have an idea, actually. I do know where one book is, that I'm pretty sure is a completely unique book. With no other location. Now, to get there... So it is in Gnissis. Or Nissus, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh wait, say no more, is this? Has this character joined Mage's Guild? Okay, yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, so in Gnissis, in my playthrough, or you know, my kind of playthrough that I've been doing as well. Last time I had a mission to go to the Gnissis egg mine and recover this Dwemer thing. A Dwemer blueprint, that was what it was. Right? And while I was in the dungeon, in the egg mines, I stumbled across, I think it was Kagranak's journal. Now, I am quite certain that that is a unique book. Only one of those appears in the game. Pretty sure about that. So while that's fresh on my mind, let's try to go and nab Kagranak's journal. Now, there is one issue. I don't think my character can do it. Legitimately, I think I'm too low leveled. Because
What's this about?
I was like level 15 and I was struggling to to get to the point where Kagranak's journal was. Now I do know through having gone to the egg mines, I do know the side entrance now, which might help out. Right, because when I was doing it originally on my playthrough,
Oh, yes, what
I
is it?
what's the best way to get to Gnissis? Probably Aldrune. During my playthrough, I was in town talking to folks. One of them had mentioned a side entrance that you can go into from the water. Now, originally I couldn't find that entrance. It took me quite some time to actually manage to find it. That was because it was underwater, and I only found it on the way out. I was expecting the entrance, to be like on the shore or something. But I was mistaken
Where would
quite
you
a bit.
like to go?
Alright. But now I do know the entrance, to be specific, side entrance. Dude's pants are stolen. He doesn't really give anything useful though. If you complete that mission. So let's go over this way. Find the side entrance. And now the enemies, that inhabit this dungeon here. The egg mines and the Daedric place. Or not Daedric. And the Dwemer section are like Daedra, which, I don't think I can kill a single Daedra. I'm level 2. There's like Flame and Frost and, the Kwama Warriors and, I do not believe I have the strength at level 2, or was it 3? Yeah, level 2, to take any of them on. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna run in and try to run past everything. Like I'm about to do to this guy here. Just run past him. Alright, I think it's somewhere around here. Oh wait, no, this might have been a bad idea. The fish are gonna come after me now. Shouldn't have jumped in. Oh goodness. I'm gonna I'm gonna get killed by this. Bring a healing. Okay. Come on. Yeah, this plan is not. This is not very well thought out. Even a slaughterfish can pretty easily kill me. Oh goodness. All right. Not a great start. Even just a random slaughterfish can put me on the ropes like that. Do I even... I don't remember the exact location, actually. I just remember vaguely that it was, like, underwater. But it was... Okay, hold on. It was... Oh, goodness. I don't even remember how to get there. I think it was nearer to... Yeah, the tricky part is I can't really just stay on the coast here. Can't... Gotta make sure I don't get eaten by the fish. But the only way to tell where the entrance is to be in the water. It's coming after me. I mean, we could try killing it. Alright, it's gonna come. Oh, what? Oh, is there another one? Oh my god, okay, yeah, no. No, we can't. We can't do it. We can barely take a rat on, I think. I don't see it there. So quick until healed, I guess. Oh shoot, a rat. Oh no. Ah! Yeah, my character is very extremely squishy. He cannot take a hit from just about anything. This have to be pretty... Oh shoot. Oh, fuck. I mean, I guess my fatigue is also super low here, so that's probably contributing to my missing as well, but... Yeah. I feel like I was right near the garrison here, the entrance. So I feel like it's maybe like right over here, actually. I'm mistaken about that. Does not look like I'm correct there. Because I know, like, going through the egg mines is gonna just be a straight no-go. I could try to get I mean, pushing a water walking is not gonna be all that great. Even if I do manage to get it. Alright. Oh, dude, you know what I could do? I could go to the other side. Oh, dude, that's a genius idea, actually, because then I can kind of, yeah, because the water is kind of clear, so if I go on the other side, I can walk along the coast a little bit easier, and I can look at the, I can look under the water and see if I can find the entrance that way. Oh, dude, that's a great idea. It's not... Maybe I spoke a bit preemptively. You can kind of see. Well, you know, we'll hope for the best here. Also, maybe go like Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's right there. Okay, I knew it was close. Okay, how am I gonna get in there though? I guess I'm just gonna have to like outrun the slaughterfish here. All right. Hopefully they don't. I can hear them. Ow. Ow. Oh no. Oh come on. Oh no. No 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 no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh goodness. We did it. Oh, there's slaughterfish in here as well. Ah. How do I get up? Oh. We made it. Haha. Until healed real quick. Oh my goodness. We almost died. We almost died just getting in. Oh wait, hold on. Ransom of Zarek. Another book. I think this might actually be the wrong entrance. Maybe. But Ransom of Zarek, that's new. Ancient Tales of Dwemer. Actually, this might be the book I was thinking of. We'll see. I think there was a would this be Old Dwemer book? Ancient Tales of Dwemer. Okay, hold on. Might have to look up. Yeah, so this is a fiction book under Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Okay, so it's not esoteric, so it wouldn't be Old Dwemer book. Fiction, Ancient Tales of Dwemer, Part 1, Ransom of Zarek. Heck yes, we found a new book. Ancient Tales of Dwemer, that's also pretty exciting. I feel like that's going to be fun. Alright. Okay. The Ransom of Zarek, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Part 1 by Marabar Sewell. Oh goodness, these names. Jalamil stood in her garden and read the letter her servant had brought to her. The bouquet of joss roses in her hand fell to the ground for a moment. It was as if all the birds had ceased to sing, and a cloud had passed over the sky. Her carefully cultivated and structured haven seemed to flood over with darkness. "We have thy son," it read. "We will be in touch with thee shortly with our ransom demands." Zarek had never made it as far as Akgun before, after all. One of the brigands on the road, orcs probably, or cursed Dunmer, must have seen his well-appointed carriage and taken him hostage. Jalamil clutched at a post for support, wondering if her boy had been hurt. He was but a student, not the sort to fight against well-armed men, but had they beaten him? It was more than a mother's heart could bear to imagine. "Don't tell me they sent the ransom note so quickly," called a family voice, and a familiar face appeared through the hedge. It was Zarek. Jalamil hurried to embrace her boy, tears running down her face. "What happened?" she cried. "I thought thou had been kidnapped." "I was," said Zarek. 3 huge soaring Nords attacked by carriage on the Frimvorn Pass. Brothers, as I learned, named Matthias, Ulin, and Korg. Thou should have seen these men, mother. Each one of them would have had trouble fitting through the front door, I can tell thee." "What happened?" Jalamil repeated. "Were thou rescued?" "I thought about waiting for that, but I knew they'd send off a ransom note, so I knew thou dost worry. So I remembered what my mentor Akgun had always said about remaining calm, observing thy surroundings, and looking for thy opponent's weakness." Zarek grinned. "It took a while, though, because these fellows were truly monsters. And then, when I listened to them, bragging to one another, I realized that vanity was their weakness." "What did thou do?" "They had me chained at their camp in the woods not far from Kale, on a high knoll overlooking a wide river. I heard one of them, Korg, telling the others that it would take the better part of an hour to swim across the river and back. They were nodding in agreement when I spoke up. I could swim that river and back in 30 minutes, I said. Impossible, said Korg. I can swim faster than a little whelp like thee. So it was agreed that we would dive off the cliff, swim to the center island, and return. As we went to our respective rocks, Korg took it upon himself to lecture me about all the fine points of swimming, the importance of synchronized movement of the arms and legs for maximum speed, how essential it was to take breath after only third or fourth stroke, not too often to slow thyself down, but not too often to lose one's air. I nodded and agreed to all his fine points, and then we dove off the cliffs. I made it to the island and back in little over an hour, but Korg never returned. He had dashed his brains at the rock at the base of the cliff. I had noticed the telltale undulations of underwater rocks and had taken the diving rock on the right. But thou returned? Asked Jalamiel, astounded. Was that not when thou escaped? It was too risky to escape then, said Zarek. They could have oh shit. Did I not turn my audio on? Okay, no I didn't. Okay. No, always worry. It was too risky to escape then, said Zarek. They could have easily caught me again, and I wasn't keen to be blamed for Korg's disappearance. I said I did not know what happened to him, and after some searching, they decided he had forgotten about the race and had swum ashore to hunt for food. They could not see how I could have had anything to do with his disappearance, as fully visible as I was throughout my swim. The two brothers began making camp along the rocky cliff edge, picking an ideal location so that I would not be able to escape. One of the brothers, Matthias, began commenting on the quality of the soil and the gradual incline of the rock that circled around the bay below. Ideal, he said, for my foot race. I expressed my ignorance of the sport, and he was keen to give me the details of the proper running technique for a race. He made absurd faces, showing me how one must breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, how to bend one's knees to the proper angle on the rise, the importance of sure-foot placement. Most important, he explained, was that the runner keep an aggressive but not too strenuous pace. If one intends to win, it is fine to run in second place through the race, he said, provided one has the willpower and strength to pull out in the end. I was an enthusiastic student, and Matthias decided that we ought to run a quick race around the edge of the bay before night fell. Ulan told us to bring back some firewood when we came back. We began at once down the path, skirting the cliff below. I followed his advice about breath, gait, and foot placement, but I ran with all my power right from the start. Despite his much larger legs, I was a few paces ahead as we rounded the first corner. With his eyes on my back, Matthias did not see the gape in the rock that I jumped over. He plummeted over the cliff before he had a chance to cry out. I spent a few minutes gathering some twigs before I returned to Ulan at camp. Now that we're just showing off, frowned Jalamiel. Surely that would have been a good time to escape. Thou might think so, agreed Zarek, but thou had to see the topography, a few large trees, and then nothing but shrubs. Ulan would have noticed my absence and caught up with me in no time, and I would have had a hard time explaining Matthias's absence. However, the brief forage around the area allowed me to observe some of the trees close up, and I could formulate my final plan. When I got back to camp with a few twigs, I told Ulan that Matthias was slow coming along, dragging a large dead tree behind him. Ulan scoffed at his brother's strength, saying it would take him time to pull up a live tree by the roots and drop it on the bonfire. I expressed reasonable doubt. I'll show thee, he said, ripping up a 10-foot-tall specimen effortlessly. But that's scarcely a sapling, I objected. I thought that could rip up a tree. His eyes followed mine to a magnificent, heavy-looking one at the edge of the clearing. Ulan grabbed it and began to shake it with a tremendous force to loosen its roots from the dirt. With that, he loosened the hive from the uppermost branches, dropping it down onto his head. That was when I made my escape, mother, said Zarek in conclusion, showing a little schoolboy pride, while Matthias and Korg were at the base of the cliff, and Ulan was flailing about engulfed by a swarm. Jalamiel embraced her son once again. Publisher's note. I was reluctant to publish the works of Marbar Sul, but when the University of Gwilym Press asked me to edit this edition, I decided to use this as an opportunity to set the record straight once and for all. Scholars do not agree on the exact date of Marbar Sul's work, but it is generally agreed that they were written by the playwright Gore Phelim, famous for popular comedies and romances during the interregnum between the fall of the First Cyrodiilic Empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. The current theory holds that Phelim heard a few genuine Dwemer tales and adapted them to the stage in order to make money, along with rewritten versions of many of his own plays. Gore Phelim created the persona Marbar Sul, who could translate the Dwemer language in order to add some sort of validity to his words, and make it even more valuable to the gullible. Note that while Marbar Sul and his works became the subject of heated controversy, there are no reliable records of anyone actually meeting Marbar Sul, nor was there anyone of that name employed by the Mages Guild, the School of Julianos, or any intellectual institution. In any case, the Dwemer and most of the tales of Marbar Sul bear little resemblance to the fearsome, unfathomable race that frightened even the Dunmer, Nords and Redguards into submission and built ruins that even now have yet to be understood. Okay. So, this is, the Tales of the Dwemer are pretty cool. And there is one, I'm pretty sure this is also one of the Tales of the Dwemer. So the one where, so part 11 of the Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, I'm guessing is the entire series, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Oh my goodness, what am I saying? I'm guessing all of these are Marbar Sul. And the last one in this series is Azura in the Box. And I've seen that reference, I've seen it talked about quite often. That's the one where, the Dwemer are trying to prove that the gods aren't, all-powerful, omnipotent. So he has a box, and asks Azura what is in the box. Right? And then Azura says there's a rose in the box, but then there's, the Dwemer had a trick to make it so that when he opened it, it looked like there wasn't a rose in the box. Yeah, you know about the box. Great story. Okay. So, that box story is one of these Marbar Sul stories. It's one of these ancient tales. So, it might just not be true. I think usually when people talk about it, they do say that it is, false. Or, that it is a story. But also, these are based off of tales that this Gore Phelim fella had heard. So there might be some modicum of truth to it. At the very least, I guess. So, everything about the Dwemer's... YouTube is blocking. The last word there is crazy. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Or hazy. But yeah, the Dwemer are really cool. They have some pretty cool stuff going on. But, just about everything about them is, not known. Because they erase themselves. And just aren't around anymore. Okay. So, I don't know if this was the right entrance. The place I'm looking for is Kagranak's journal. I think it's in the Gnissis mines, essentially. Or do you think they went to another realm, or did they all die? I think they all died. Ow, it's not good. I think they all died. I think they, achieved Kim. They realized that they were all part of a story. That they were all dreamed up by somebody. And that information got transmitted to the entire... how do I get up there? No! Oh no. Oh no, come on. Oh no, come on. No, come on. No, I'm gonna die. My character's only level 2. You can't handle this. Come on, is there nowhere to get up? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, at least the fish aren't oh no, they're still attacking. Okay, hold on. Do I have a restore health, restore personality, poison? Okay, we'll do a restore fatigue. They could have discovered another dimension somehow, but couldn't find a way to get back, like another Oblivion plane. They could have. I mean, like, I just, also good evening, everyone as well, yeah. I just like the idea that, you know, they discovered, you know, the knowledge that everything is dreamed up, and they couldn't hold on to their sense of identity, so, and that, you know, maybe they had some kind of telepathic link or something, and then they all blinked out of existence. I subscribe to that theory. You know, there's quite a few others that are also good. Okay, what the heck? I cannot hit anything. Come on, come on, come on. The hint that they may come back, really? Where do they hint that they are gonna come back? Or that they might come back? Okay, if I can kill these fish, then maybe I can figure something out to try to get up there and get Kagranak's journal, which I'm pretty sure is up this way. Heck yeah. Okay. This might just be too steep of an incline here. Oh, come on. If I had water walking, I could maybe do this. Progress of Truth? The book? Or is that like a in-game text? Dang it, okay. Oh, hold on, maybe I can... No, doesn't seem I can get on top of that log there either. Nothing there. Dang it, this might just be an exit. Unless I can get, like, levitation, rising force, or at least, you know, something. Dang it. Come on. I'm like so close is the thing. I'm so close to getting up there. Hold on. Okay, we have... I do not know the ingredient types off the top of my head. I don't know if I can craft a potion that would do it. Let's see, maybe... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Willpower. It'd be cool to be able to use the Dwemer machines they created. There could be even be more steampunkish elements in the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Like, to some degree, I feel like the Dwemer do have to be kind of mysterious and you can't use too much of their stuff, you know? But, like, I feel like maybe you could, like, somehow recover some Dwemer stuff and, like, kind of get some of their stuff to work again a little bit. Right? Like, maybe you could... I mean, of course, like, in Skyrim, there's, like, motorcycle mods. I feel like that, something like that, you could get, like, a steed or something that was, you know, you kind of figure out how to power it or something, but yeah, I feel like having some, like, basic, like, not very advanced Dwemer stuff would be cool. But I think for the most part, it's gotta, I feel like the mystery, oh shit, run away. I feel like the mystery is a big thing with the Dwemer, and if their stuff would be usable, it would take away a little bit. There's a crash airship in Morrowind / Skyrim, so it's not, yeah. I haven't gotten around to doing that quest. I know the quest you're talking about. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I think they could do, like, maybe a unique set of Dwemer armor that, I mean, maybe even is sort of Fallout-esque, where it's like a power suit. I think they could do that. Dwemer had the tools to become gods. They really, yeah, pretty. I mean, yeah, they legit just did. Like the, you know, the tribunal used the tools that the Dwemer created to become you know, the tribunal used tools created by the Dwemer to become gods in the first place. So they literally did. Sunner Keening, yeah. And Wraithguard.
My time is
Speak,
precious, so
traveler.
make it quick.
Is there an alchemist in this town? I mean, the temple, the priest might have potions. I'm thinking about buying a, like, water walking potion or something. Rising Force would be best, actually, but... Come on, water walking. Come on. How to get a water walking or rising force potion? I think I could maybe get rising force in... Yeah, Telvanni Mage. In this town? Oh, okay. I was about to say I could probably go to, like,
Time is precious, so make it quick.
why am I blanking on what the... But yeah, the Telvanni kind of place, you know, with Sadrith Mora. I could go to Sadrith Mora and I could probably buy Rising Force stuff there. But if there's a Telvanni Mage here, that's even better. I do not like nighttime. Alright, let's look around, see if we can find the guy. To the right when I exit. Oh, in this place. You mean? Oh, right, yeah. I forgot he's a... I don't think I ever used him as a merchant before. Oh, shit, he's got rats. Oh, no! I don't wanna die to a rat. Run away. I'm just a weak little cat. I can't take a rat on. That is actually kind of Tom and Jerry-esque, actually. Now, oh fuck! Now I think of it. Come on. Where is he at? How do I get up? How do I go up? Oh, there's a skeleton here as well. Oh no! Ow! Oh goodness. That's Havani are crazy people, yeah. They're oh shoot. Oh shoot. I've only been focusing on getting come on. On getting the books and reading them. I have I haven't focused at all on getting leveled up and stuff. So my character is supremely weak. To be honest. Just gotta run. Alright, this time I guess we'll just have to hope we don't run into the rat and skeleton again. Ever got the boots of blind speed? Oh yeah, those are great. Especially, you know, you can do this. And then do, you know, local. And this. And then you can use the boots like this. And, you know, the blind effect pretty much just doesn't exist if you just use the mini map to walk around. Now in town, this kind of doesn't work super great because there's a lot more obstacles. But when you're out in the wilderness, you can use this like if you're, you know, going along this way, using this with the boots of blind speed is really easy. Here, you know, in town, there's a bit too many obstacles all around. Like, what am I doing here? Okay, maybe this isn't even an issue of obstacles, me just being a bit of an idiot. Let's get rid of the map. You can use the resist magicka spell to get rid of the blinding part. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, the map thing worked, like, when I was using it, it worked super well as well, though. Like, honestly, you know, you're going that fast, the map thing actually helped a lot, because you could, like, get a way bigger overview of where you need to go. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, shoot. The rat is there already? What do I do? One of the first like, I joined the Fighters Guild, on this playthrough just to, you know, level up a tiny bit. I guess we'll do Bound Spear. Right, let's wait for the fatigue to go up a little bit. That's better. Press C to wait. Yeah, but we're in town, so it's illegal. You're an Argonian, I'm a Khajiit. Nice, yeah. I usually don't play Khajiit, but I figured for a playthrough where I'm just going around, running around, reading all the books I can, I feel like a Khajiit was appropriate. Initially, I was thinking about also just, like, stealing all the books I came across, and Khajiit would be, you know, even more appropriate for that, but I don't know, collecting or stealing them all would be a bit too. Ooh, hold on, book. The Wolf Queen. Ooh, I don't know if I've read this one. I know I've read some of the Wolf Queen books. I was thinking about just going in order. I haven't read book 4. Yeah, I've read 2 of them. Time to read book 5, I guess. Why is it red? Oh, wait. How long? Okay, it's a pretty long one. Just gotta wet my throat before, you know, take a drink. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, it's by Wagon. One day you plan on doing Oblivion playthrough with the dirtiest Argonian scumbag ever. All evil choices, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, etc. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something kind of similar in Morrowind. Of doing, you know, an Argonian playthrough. Not really evil, but like, you know, having ex-slave Argonian, you know, like ex-Telvanni slave Argonian. And then just essentially doing all the evil choices in Morrowind. You know, killing all possible Dark Elves. And just causing as much chaos and death as possible. Because, you know, revenge, I guess. I think that might be fun as well. But yeah, I can see the appeal. Also, hello, Gihan. Alright. You have a video uploaded today that shows your Morrowind book collection. Love books in Morrowind. Nice. Yeah, the books are great. Alright, let's read this. The Wolf Queen, Book 5, by Wagan Jarth. From the pen of Inzolicus, 2nd century sage and student of Montekai. 3rd Era, 119. For 21 years, the Emperor Antiochus Septim ruled Tamriel and provided an able leader despite his moral laxity. His greatest victory was in the War of the Isle in year 110, when the Imperial fleet and the royal natives of Somerset Isle, together with the magical powers of the Sigic Order, succeeded in destroying Piandonian, invading Armada. His siblings, King Magnus of Lilmoth, King Sepphoris of Gilane, and Patima, the Wolf Queen of Solitude, ruled well, and relations between the Empire and the kingdoms of Tamriel were much improved. Still, centuries of neglect had not repaired all the scars that existed between the empires and the kings of High Rock and Skyrim. During a rare visitation from his sister and nephew, Uriel Antiochus, who had suffered from severe illnesses over his reign, lapsed into a coma. For months he lingered in between life and death while the Elder Council prepared for the ascension of his 15-year-old daughter, Kentira, to the throne. 3rd Era, 120. Mother, I can't marry Kentira, said Uriel, more amused by the suggestion than offended. She's my first cousin. And besides, I believe she's engaged to one of the lords of the council, Modalus. You're so squeamish. There's a time and place for propriety, said Patima, but you're correct, at any rate about Modalus. And we shouldn't offend the Elder Council at this critical juncture. How do you feel about the Princess Rachma? You spent a good deal of time in her company in Farron. She's alright, said Uriel. Don't tell me you want to hear all the dirty details. Please, spare me your study of her anatomy, Patima grimaced. But would you marry her? I suppose so. Very good. I'll make the arrangements then. Patima made a note for herself before continuing. King Laromo has been a difficult ally to keep, and a political marriage should keep Farron on our side. Should we need them? When is the funeral? What funeral? Asked Uriel. You mean for Uncle Antiochus? Of course, sighed Patima. Anyone else of note die recently? There were a bunch of little Redguard children running through the halls, so I guess Sepphoris has arrived. Magnus arrived at court yesterday, so it ought to be any day now. It's time to address the council then, said Patima, smiling. She dressed in black, not her usual colorful ensembles. It was important to look to the part of the grieving sister. Regarding herself in the mirror, she felt that she looked all of the 53 years. A shock of silver wound its way through her auburn hair. The long, cold, dry winters in northern Skyrim had created a map of wrinkles thin as a spiderweb all across her face. Still, she knew that when she smiled, she could win hearts, and when she frowned, she could inspire fear. It was enough for her purposes. Patima's speech to the Elder Council is perhaps helpful to students of public speaking. She began with flattery and self-abasement. My most august and wise friends, members of the Elder Council, I am but a provincial queen, and I can only assume to bring to issue what you yourselves must have already pondered. She continued on to praise the late emperor who had been a popular ruler despite his flaws. He was a true septim and a great warrior, destroying with your counsel the near-invincible armada of Pandania. But little time was wasted before she came to her point. The Empress Drusilla unfortunately did nothing to temper my brother's lustful spirits. In point of fact, no whore in the slums of the city spread out more beds than she. Had she attended to her duties in the imperial bedchamber more faithfully, we would have a true heir to the empire, not the half-wit, milksop bastard who call themselves the Emperor's children. The girl called Kintira is popularly believed to be the daughter of Drusilla and the captain of the guard. It may be that she's the daughter of Drusilla and the boy who cleans the cistern. We can never know for certain, not as certainly as we can know the lineage of my son Uriel, the eldest true son of the Septim dynasty. My lords, the princes of the empire will not stand for a bastard on the throne, that I can assure you. She ended mildly, but with a call to action. Posterity will judge you. You know what must be done. That evening, Fatima entertained her brothers and wives in the map room, her favorite of the imperial dining chambers. The walls were splashed with bright, if fading representations of the empire, and all the known lands beyond at Mora, Yakunda, Akavir, Pyandinia, Thras. Overhead, the great glass-domed ceiling, wet with rain, displayed distorted images of the stars overhead. Lightning flashed with every other minute, casting strange phantom shadows on the walls. "When will you speak to the council?" asked Fatima as dinner was served. "I don't know if I will," said Magnus. "I don't believe I have anything to say." "I'll speak to them when they announce the coronation of Kintira," said Severus, merely as a formality to show my support and the support of Hammerfell. "You can speak for all of Hammerfell?" asked Fatima, with a teasing smile. "The Redguards must love you very much." "We have a unique relationship with the Empire in Hammerfell," said Severus's wife, Bianca. "Since the Treaty of Stras Mackay, it's been understood that we are not part of the that we are part of the Empire, but not a subject." "I understand that you've already spoken to the council," said Magnus's wife, Helena, pointedly. She was a diplomat by nature, but as the Cyrodiilic ruler of an Argonian kingdom, she knew how to recognize and confront adversity. "Yes, I have," said Fatima, pausing to savor a slice of braised jalfbird. "I gave them a short speech about the coronation this afternoon." "Our sister is an excellent public speaker," said Severus. "You're too kind," said Fatima, laughing. "I do many things better than speaking." "Such as?" asked Bianca, smiling. "Might I ask what you said in your speech?" asked Magnus suspiciously. There was a knock on the chamber door. The head steward whispered something to Fatima, who smiled in response and rose from the table. "I told the council that I would give my full support to the coronation, provided they proceed with wisdom." "What could be sinister about that?" Fatima said, and took her glass of wine with her to the door. Goodness. "If you'll pardon me, my niece Kintira wishes to have a word with me." Kintira stood in the hall with the Imperial Guard. She was but a Fatima realized that at her age she was already married 2 years to Mantiarco. There was a similarity, to be certain. Fatima could see Kintira as the young queen, with dark eyes and pallid skin, smooth and resolute like marble. Anger flashed momentarily in Kintira's eyes on seeing her aunt, but emotion left her, replaced with calm imperial presence. "Queen Fatima," she said serenely, "I've been informed that my coronation will take place in 2 days' time. Your presence at the ceremony will not be welcome. I've already given orders to your servants to have your belongings packed, and an escort will be accompanying you back to your kingdom tonight. That is all. Goodbye, aunt." Fatima began to reply, but Kintira and her guard turned and moved back down the corridor to the stateroom. The Wolf Queen watched them go, and then re-entered the map room. "Sister-in-law," said Fatima, addressing Bianchi with deep malevolence, "you ask what I do better than speaking? The answer is war." Cool. Ramping up some action there. That's book 5 of the Wolf Queen. pretty sure the summoning room is probably where we need to go, you know. If that is, you know, if the guy here does sell potions, which is the hope. Yeah. We're gonna have to run laps around these fellows. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep running. Alright, this is a good sign. We're going upwards. Let's close the door behind us. Hopefully the skeletons don't follow. Ooh, fuck. Oh no. We're back to here. Oof. Alright. To be honest, I haven't done this in a while. And my throat's starting to feel sore. I had a good time now. Read, I think only we read 3 books in the end there. But yeah, it's good practice as well to just try to read things on the first go. Because yeah, when I do the audiobook, I have to go back and edit stuff out, which is annoying. So I want to get better at reading one through, and also good. Because I have to, at one of my jobs, I have to read in children's book, but in front of a crowd. So good practice for that as well. But yeah, I had a good time. I hope you guys did as well. And yeah, have a nice night, nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And peace.